Next in our Vin de Liqueur series, which is basically dessert wines, high alcohol dessert wines, flavored with different fun stuff. So this week is our Clove Hibiscus O.P.P, which is orange, pomegranate, peppermint. So how does this start out? So we took cloves, actual whole cloves, and hibiscus flowers, dried hibiscus flowers, which if you've never had, it's also Jamaica. Kind of tastes like cranberries. That's the closest thing. A little, maybe a slightly earthier component to it. So we took the dried hibiscus flowers and the cloves, steeped that in a barrel-aged brandy. So the barrel-aged brandy is going to be much more like a whiskey, very heavy on the barrel notes on it. Aged that for a while, took that out, and then combined it with Sangiovese, so it's a nice red wine there, and then was going to add a little bit of sweetening to it, and then thought it needed a little bit more depth. And so I started playing around. Well, what also would complement essentially hibiscus and clove? Well, orange, clove, orange, and cranberry. So I had a tiny amount of orange syrup, Torani syrups. You get them in like Starbucks. You see them in there for flavoring drinks. So there's a little bit of orange syrup. And then, okay, got a little crazy. Then I was kind of like, well, what else would complement that? Well, pomegranate, that also kind of falls in there, which is grenadine. A little bit of that. And then also wanted to kind of accent that again with something else. A lot of times I like to throw in a little bit of an herb like a mint or something to kind of, because I think it elevates some of the fruit flavors up. So we add a little bit of a peppermint syrup to it. So end up with the clove, hibiscus, orange, pomegranate, peppermint. Now, on the nose, you can definitely pick up that barrel brandy and the cloves. So it's got kind of this earthy, spicy aroma to it, but you can also smell some decent red fruit on there. Clove comes through. It's actually retronasally, but not strongly. It's just kind of a back note on it, really. A lot of barrel notes, a lot of that oaky vanilla overtones, definitely coming out of the barrel. And then you do pick up that whole arc of hibiscus, orange, pomegranate, but it all kind of blends together into one flavor. Rather than tasting them all individually, it kind of blends together into one arc, and you don't really even pick up that peppermint. It's just there, I think, kind of interacting with the clove. Oddly enough, this has sort of the weird... It's kind of like a candied oak barrel at this point. It has some of these candy notes to it. Like overall, I don't know how to say it, Jolly Ranchery kind of candied notes to it. But then it also has this kind of earthiness from the clove and really like barrel-y notes that you'd expect from a barrel-aged wine. Clove, vanilla, and just those general oak overtones. So it's like barrel-aged Jolly Ranchers. Yeah, that's it. So, clove hibiscus, orange pomegranate peppermint, this week's Vin de Liqueur. Available in bottles to go.